Hi, and welcome to another edition of Define Me TV with Michelle Pittman, wellness coach and owner of Define Me Personal Training here in Whitby, Ontario, Canada. Today, I'm here to wish you a happy No Diet Day. Did you know every May 6th for the past 20 plus years, people around the world celebrate and contemplate the notion of giving up diets? With a 95% failure rate, the encouragement of disordered eating patterns, body shaming, body hatred, and the increased risk of developing an eating disorder, diets just plain suck. 20 years ago, I would have considered myself a professional dieter, if there even is such a thing. And every morning, sometimes several times a day, I would step on the scale, and the number on that scale would dictate my mood, would dictate the rest of my day, and it would dictate what I ate and whether I would eat at all. It was not a happy time. I was miserable. And since then, since I've embraced the idea of living a life without diets, I am happier, I'm healthier, and I don't know and I don't care how much I weigh. Instead, I gauge my well-being not based on my dress size or whether I can fit into my jeans or not that day. I gauge it based on how I'm feeling inside, within mind, body, and spirit. A much more holistic and body positive way to approach my health and well-being. I decide what, when, and how much to eat based on my internal cues, not based on a set of rules or an arbitrary point system or calorie counting. It's so freeing and so much better for you. And I want just the same for you. I want you to live a life without dieting and to feel what I feel every day, which is love for myself and the sense of empowerment that I get from being able to listen to my body and give it what it needs at any given time. And so I want you to consider moving away from diets, and maybe even if it can only be for today, that's okay. Just starting the journey there. And here are a couple of tools or resources that I would encourage you to take on if you want to move more seriously into this idea of moving away from dieting. And so the first thing I'm going to show you is my Yay scale. Different from the typical scales that you use in the world of dieting, this scale, developed by Marilyn Wan, you probably can't see it because of the glare of the screen, but it doesn't have any numbers on it. So when I step on it, I get words, messages of body positivity. So it tells me things like I'm sexy, or I'm beautiful, or I'm adorable, or cute. Much more positive way, and it's just fun. It takes away all that negativity that a number scale traditionally gives you. And so that's the Yay scale. The other resource that I would strongly recommend, and I recommend it to all of my clients that are looking to embrace a more intuitive way of eating, is the Diet Survivor's Handbook. And this handbook, this book is written by Judith Matz and Ellen Frankel. And it's a great read. It provides 60 lessons in eating, acceptance, and self-care. And it's a great kind of pocketbook, so you can place it in your purse and refer to it anytime you need some encouragement or some practical tips on how to move away from diets and to survive from them as well. So that's the Diet Survivor's Handbook by Judith Matz and Ellen Frankel. I strongly encourage you to pick that up and read through it. And and so those are a few of the things that I would recommend for you. And I really hope you decide to take on a life without dieting, to move away from that negativity and from those external measures and look within. Only you know best what your body needs and how you want to live. And isn't it great to do it from a non-dieting perspective? It really is. And it's almost lunchtime for me, and I can feel my belly telling me that it's time to eat. So, with that, I'm going to wish you again a happy no diet day and consider once again, just for one day, a life without diets. I promise you it'll be better than the dieting world that you experience today. Take care and talk to you soon.